there, it is me, myself, and I look gross right now, but that's okay. I look gross because I just went for a run. But that's kind of what I want to talk about today. So I have a really bad motivation problem. And I think that's honestly one of the biggest things that a lot of people my age seem to say is, I just never have motivation, like I don't feel motivated to do anything, to get schoolwork done, to do this, this, and this. And that's one thing that I say way too often. A lot of times I use it as an excuse of why I can't do something or why I'm not doing something. It gets even worse in the summer because I don't have a routine schedule, and life is kind of crazy. I just get really in my head a lot in the summertime, and so I always am looking at other people doing things to work toward their goals and their dreams, and I'm like, well, I will never be able to do those things. And I say that because a lot of the times I'm really good at dreaming and having dreams and having goals, and I'll get on a kick where I'm like super motivated and super like in the zone, like ready to go, let's do this, let's accomplish everything that I have on my New Year's resolution list, but I end up forgetting about it completely, and then days go by and I've done nothing to work towards these goals and aspirations that I have, and then I find myself weeks and months later having done absolutely nothing. And I start just a downward spiral of me resenting myself because I haven't been doing these things that I planned to do, that I wanted to do. If I'm being honest, that's fallen into my faith too, and I have these plans to spend all this time with God every day, and then something will come up. I continue to put other things in the place of the time that I said I was going to spend with God. I'll get upset with myself for missing that time, and then I get into this downward spiral, and it's awful, and it's something that I really, really struggle with. It's hard for me. And a lot of times it comes down to a motivation thing, and I'm just like, I'm not motivated anymore. Like, that motivation kick, that burst of energy that I had to do these things is just gone, and so I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know how to get that back, and how to feel like I am super, super passionate about those things. And one thing that I'm kind of learning is that it's less about motivation and more about what you do when you have no motivation. This summer I said I really wanted to be active. That was one of my big goals for the summer, and get in shape and get fit, #fitspiration. But I spend way too much time sitting on my butt, and I used to be pretty in shape, and now I am definitely not. And it finally came down to today I don't have the motivation to go for a run. I don't have the motivation to go be active, to go outside, to go do anything. A lot of times for me, motivation comes down to the things that I honestly just want to use my energy on, and a lot of times they don't seem appealing, but I know that these things are good for me. I know that going outside and being active is good for my body, and I know that it's better than sitting on my butt. I know that actually going out and working at my craft is beneficial for me, and whether I have the motivation to do these things, or whether I feel comfortable, or like it'll be easy, or like it'll be safe for me, that doesn't matter, because I need to start doing what's best for me. And so I want to encourage you today to step out of just what you're motivated to do and what seems comfortable to do, and do things that you know are good for you and you know will be beneficial to you. Most of the time it just comes down to me getting out of my head and stop thinking about it, stop weighing my options of what else I could be doing, and just doing it because I know that it's best for me. And that's one thing that I am really trying to do and really trying to learn how to do. It's a process, y'all, but we're working on it. I just encourage you to improve yourself, care for yourself, do things that you know are good for you. I think that's all I got. It was just something I was thinking about while I was running. I hope you got something out of this video. I hope that encourages you. Have a super great day. I need a good outro. What's a good outro? Leave it in the comments below. A good outro. What's like a fun little catchphrase that I could have that like isn't weird or too cheesy? I don't know. Also, feel free to like this, feel free to subscribe. I'm gonna try to make more videos. We'll see. But anyway, yeah. Peace out.